What's going on, guys? Ernest Wheels here. I wanted to do a video for you all today. Today is July, I don't know, what is it? 8th? Yeah, July 8th, Saturday morning. I wanted to welcome all the new subscribers. Not a whole bunch of you, it's about 10 of you, but I appreciate you tuning into my channel. And I appreciate the people who have been with me on this short journey. I've only been doing this channel this way for a few months now, since like April or something like that. I don't even remember when I started. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you today about this silver smash. You know, if you all have been paying attention, you'll see that silver's, gotten absolutely pummeled this week. It's fallen well below support, and it's down around like 1570 or something like that. Got as low as, it flash crashed on, I think, Thursday night. Got as low as like 1427, I believe, before it spiked back up. And I just want to talk to you all about these price fluctuations in silver, help you to understand what's going on. This is not financial advice. Again, this is one man's opinion. First off, I want to say this. There are a lot of people who are, they're not really silver stackers, but they invested in, physical silver, and they're upset because the price keeps going down, and they're all upset. They're going off on people on, social media. Or, I shouldn't have ever listened to you. You should have never told me to buy silver. I'm down so much money. I sold it all because I can't do it anymore. First of all, you are responsible for your financial decisions, not anybody else. You should not let anybody tell you what to do with your money without doing your due diligence, first off. I have lost money, but not in silver. I've lost money in other investments, but I don't blame the person that presented the information. I blame myself for not doing as much due diligence as I should have done. It's not their fault, it's my fault. And so I don't understand people who get upset at other people. They did not hold a gun to your head and make you buy silver. You chose to do that. That's on you. My mom used to always say, growing up, a man is never a failure till he blames others for his mistakes. And I'm glad that she ingrained that in me and my brothers, because, you see it all the time. Stuff go down in a way that people don't want it to go down, and they're looking for somebody to blame instead of looking at the mirror. I made this decision. So, if that's you, that's your decision. You chose to invest in something or purchase something without understanding it fully. So, I don't agree with that blaming other people's stuff. I don't agree with that at all. This channel is not financial advice, so do not go out and purchase anything based on what I say. I'm just putting information out there. Information I'm putting out there I believe to be true. Therefore, that's why I got this channel, so I'm doing what I'm doing. Now, what is apparent to me is that the people who are doing all that, they don't really understand what's going on as far as the silver markets. Let me be real frank. The people who are in charge of this nation of America and the world, they do not care about you. me say that again. The people who are in charge of America, they do not care about you, regardless of your skin color, regardless of your socioeconomic status, regardless of your, what else is there? Faith, religion. They don't care about you. They want to control you. And one of the ways that they do it is by controlling the money flow. One of the earlier Rothschilds said that, give me control of a nation's money supply, and I care not who makes its laws. Why is that? Because if you control the issuance of money, you essentially control the laws. Because your politicians won't get paid unless they're following what you want. And believe it or not, America works the exact same way. So, what they are doing, the reason why I say that is because what they are doing in the silver markets is meant to control you. They want you to believe that silver is not valuable. They want you to believe that gold is not valuable. And so what they do is they print these paper contracts, and they put the paper contracts on the market, and they tell the market to accept this as real silver or real gold. They create way more paper contracts than they have in physical silver and gold. So it looks like there's a lot of silver on the market, and so it looks like it's not as valuable. And they do that to control you. Why do they do that? Because it allows them to print currency, and the more currency they print, they take it off the top. They feed their people, the banks, whoever, the politicians, whoever. They feed them, and then they take the money that they print, loan it to us. We work for the money and have to pay tax on it, and then have to pay them back money that they printed with interest. Now, if that's not a Ponzi scheme, I don't know what is. The only way that can uncover what they're doing is the price in gold and silver, because as they're printing money, the price will go up. They cover up how high gold and silver will be going with the paper contracts. The paper contracts are meant to control you. It's the bottom line. And you can take that, believe it. You can take that, do some research on it. You can take that, oh, he's crazy. He don't know what he's talking about. Okay. That's your choice. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about. You can believe what you want to believe. But that being said, history says that gold and silver is valuable, and not valuable in dollar terms. Valuable as far as that's what people work for. The reason why we became wealthy as a nation is because our currency was backed by gold and silver. We stopped doing that in 1971. And things have been crazy ever since. Gold spiked up to 800, fell back down to 300, went back up to 1900. Now it's down to about 1200. You think it's going to keep going down? No. Why can't they push it below 1200? Because of the cost of production. And that is what they are using the physical. I'm sorry, this car distracting me. That is what they are using to cover. I'm sorry, that's what they are using to control the price. They're using cost of production. They're using that to cover the real supply and demand of gold and silver. Now, how does that work? If you look at oil prices, oil goes up. They take less contracts off the market, and it lets the price go up some. Oil goes down. it enables them to put more contracts on the market, and the price goes down. Look at oil this week. Oil got smashed just like gold and silver. And so, because oil got smashed, it enabled them to put more contracts onto the market. They cannot put more contracts that would push the price below the cost of production. If they did that, then the system will completely fall apart, because people will be buying physical. If they pushed it to $10 or $5 an ounce for silver, people would be buying, they would buy so much physical that there wouldn't be any left. And when the inventory is gone, boom, the price spikes. So they can't put more contracts on the market because they have to follow the cost of production. And one of the biggest costs as far as mining and producing, minting gold and silver is the oil price. So, that said, I don't care if silver goes to $10 an ounce. I'm going to be buying, because they have created so much debt. It cannot be paid for. And the only thing that is not a liability is gold and silver and land. But land is expensive. But I believe you'll be able to trade land for gold and silver in the very near future, when this thing collapses or we have the reset or whatever happens. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that that explained why silver was smashed so much this week. I mean, honestly, on Wednesday, they put $450 million worth of future contracts onto the silver market. That is equivalent to about 30 million ounces of silver. That is equivalent to about, let's see, about it's not 5%. Yeah, about 5%, more or less 5% of the global silver production. Think about that though, 30 million ounces. Do you really think 30 million physical ounces just came onto the market? No. They printed it the same way that they print dollars. The same way that when you apply to buy a house, the mortgage company does not have that money in the bank. They print it. They create it. The same way when you go to buy a car, your lender does not have that money in the bank. They print it. When they type the number in the computer, they create currency. They're doing the same thing in the bullion markets. They are printing, creating contracts, and using that to suppress the price. That's what they're doing. Now, they can't do it forever. Why not? At some point, they will print more contracts than there are physical ounces available to deliver. And when they do, and they cannot deliver, school is out. It's over. And anything could cause that, honestly. We could have a bank failures. That would cause a run on the banks. And that would cause all of those people that's holding the paper contracts to demand delivery. And they can't give delivery for silver that they don't have. They don't have anywhere near as much physical silver as they do contracts on the books. So that's what it is. I hope that this cleared up how they're suppressing the price. And I hope that you understand that purchasing silver, in my opinion, should not be based on the dollar price. I don't care if silver goes to $5 an ounce, I'm still buying. I don't care if silver goes to $100 an ounce, I'm still buying. Because there's going to be a day where you cannot pay for silver or gold or anything in paper dollars or electronic dollars, credit card, debit card, whatever, US dollar. That day is coming. And so you want to protect yourself from that day. That's why I buy. Again, not financial advice, just one man's opinion. Hope you all have a blessed day. If you are looking for a reputable company to purchase your gold and silver, please check out my website. I'm going to leave a link in the description as always. ISN International Silver Network, a network marketing company. And we sell precious metals in addition to other items. Hope you all have a blessed day, a blessed week. Don't be discouraged by this smash. Keep hope alive. Trust me, they will not be able to do this forever. But remember, you are responsible for your financial decisions. You are responsible for your financial decisions, not anybody else. Don't blame nobody for anything. It's on you. You grown. Take care of your business. Love you guys. Have a blessed day. Remember, gold and silver, and maybe even cryptos, is real money. Everything else is nothing but credit. Peace out.